Greetings gamers, welcome to my second part of my resume a quick review of the Metal Slug series. And let's start the second part of the video with Metal Slug First Mission for the Neo Geo Pocket. The gameplay in this game is very similar to other Metal Slug games, but the thing I don't like in the gameplay is that to throw grenades we press the option button to switch between grenades and fire. But fortunately this will change in the sequel. There are 5 difficult levels: Kids, Easy, Normal, Hard and Very Hard. And contrary to the main series, our character don't die from a single hit, because this time we have a life bar. As many in portable games, the missions are shorter, but SNK increases the number of missions to 17, much more than the usually 5-6 missions from the main series. And for the first time, not every mission ends with a boss fight. We only have 2 vehicles, a tank and a helicopter, and we can't choose a character. There is only one character in the game, but after we finish the game once, a female character becomes available. Metal Slug's second mission for the Neo Geo Pocket. This game doesn't change that much from the previous ones. The graphics are almost the same, but the game is way bigger. Like the previous games, our character don't die from a single hit, because we also have life bar. And like I said before, the game is way bigger. The number of missions are even more. In this game we have now 38 missions to finish, a huge update from the 17 missions in the previous game. This time 2 characters are selectable from the beginning, both having their own mission routes and exclusive weapons. Like the previous game, when we beat the game we unlock a new character. The gameplay is much better. We now throw grenades by pressing the option button, instead of switching grenades with fire weapons. We have more weapons and a new vehicle that is a small submarine that we use in the underwater missions. In my opinion, it wasn't a huge update from the previous one, but having more missions, more vehicles, weapons and characters gives the game more replay value. Metal Slug Advance for the Game Boy Advance. The gameplay in this game is very similar to the Metal Slugs from the main series. This is the only game in the series where the main Metal Slug cast characters make cameos. Although the game box cover shows both Marco and Harry, they only appear in the game, cheering for both Walter and Tyra. As many Nintendo games and special portable games, Metal Slug omits darker elements such as burning soldiers and blood. The screen in the Game Boy Advance is bigger than the Neo Geo Pocket, and the sprites in this game are also much bigger. The game also have a card system, that is a card collection part of the game. Cards can be found from shooting certain parts of the background or from certain hostages. The game is a little short, and I think that collecting all the cards and also all the prisoners is very good and gives the game not only more replay value but also more game time. Metal Slug 3D for the PlayStation 2. I admit, I was scared when I heard about this game. Metal Slug is a 2D arcade game, and even the new games in the series we have the feeling that we are playing in the arcade game. But my fears were soon put aside when I started playing. The main cast is back, and for the first time in the series we have cutscenes, and the characters have voice and dialogues. As usually, we have an arsenal of various guns, grenades, explosives and vehicles. The main cast is back, and the game feels right. We have many platform parts, and we can also customize and update the characters' abilities. We can update the power, hit rage and machine. These abilities allows characters to increase the damage occurrence of their weapons and vehicles. Another new feature is a grade system, which ranks the player according to their performance. Achieving the highest rank, the S rank, allows the player to collect medals that are used for updating characters' abilities. Almost all enemies, vehicles and guns are from the previous games, but all redesigned in 3D. The majority of players didn't like this game and say that the franchise should always be in 2D. Personally, I also prefer in 2D, but I have lots of time playing this game. Now to finish, let me just say that we also have Metal Slug Defense, released in 2014, Metal Slug Attack, released in 2016, and Metal Slug Infinity, released in 2018, all released for mobile devices. I'm not going to talk about these games because I only played the first one and the gameplay is very different from the series. I love many mobile games for the Android and iOS, and I pretend to do a video about my favorite ones, but to be honest, I didn't like playing Metal Slug on the touchscreen. So that's it gamers, I hope you liked this video, I see you in the next one.